Welcome to the Sportiest stream, and welcome to the individual performance series tonight. We've got a lot of great action here, and a lot of fun this evening. As I mentioned, individual performance series, and if you maybe saw on social media, we have multiple matches of 1v1 action tonight. We're going to start in Tier 3, where Candy versus Ace. We'll then move to Yugi versus Realm in Tier 2. Both of these matches are best of 5, so we're in for quite a treat here tonight. We've got some amazing action here. All doing well. I'm Sweaty FC. Here comes the action. Hopefully get things underway momentarily this series, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I mean, it's individual performance series. As again, this is Tier 3 of the IPS, as they're known. Again, this is versus Ace. Up overall here. Both these players, though, are 0-1, and they got swept in their first week, so trying to find some way to turn that around here. Now in week 2 of the 5-week season. By the way, all of you wondering what rank these players need to be for this tier. Generally, the rank range is around high diamond, low champ. Players themselves are usually well the GC. So again, that one rank is around low champ for both these players. So we're heading for a great night of action. Both these players, I mean, jumping into this division, it's going to be tough for them to find success. The fortunate thing is, if they can perform well, I mean, this is not a very big group. It's a big group, it's 20 teams, but playoffs is top 16, so these players have a lot of opportunities to make it in that final bracket. One of the easier divisions to make it into the final, because there are so many spots open. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to the action here. I'm looking forward to seeing these players. I'm looking forward to seeing both matches again later tonight. We'll have our 2-tier matchup with Yugi versus Realm. For now, this is 1v1 action. Again, versus Ace. Both these players also part of Yugi Sports. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Here we got Beziki just jumped in. I know Baragric just followed earlier as well. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Sporty stream, and welcome to the individual performance series action tonight. Or 2. Here as both players are in, we'll get this match underway now. Who's waiting around any longer? Let's just get ourselves going. 1v1 action. Candy on the blue, Ace will be orange again. Both these players part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Esports. Candy himself, one of the one of the owners of Yu-Gi-Oh! Esports, one of the directors, whatever position name they give him. He runs Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably a better way to describe it. As let's get these players going here into this one. So there's Candy, and surely enough, in comes Ace. There we go. We got our match underway now. Candy and Ace jump in. Again, this is a best of 5. Both players are 0-1. So for one of these two, they'll get their first win of the season. And also for one of these two, they'll get their first game win of the season. Both these players got swept last week in their respective matches. So someone's going to get a game win here in game 1, their first of the season. And it might be Ace with a shot like that. Oh, that's nice looking from Ace. And a good way to get things started here for this 1v1 night. As Sihawk asking, is this ATS? This is not ATS. ATS Paradise Cup 3 will be tomorrow. And the ATS season will start next week. Not next week. In about a week. On, I think it's June 7th. Also, I don't stream any ATS stuff on my own personal channel. Because we have an ATS channel for that. Go support Ascent Tournament series on Twitch. But yeah, if you want to join in for ATS, let me know. You know where to contact me on Discord, SportyFC on Discord. And I can help you out if you really want to compete there. Or really in any league, because I have connections to a lot of leagues. So, I can always help you out with signing up to different places. Now, though, it is Ace trying to keep the play going. Candy. This one alive as he'll win that challenge. Ace taking a very slow approach here. A lot of heavy commits though to the sidewall from Ace, and he's got to be careful not to do that too often here. It's really easy to put yourself out of position when you jump to the sidewall like that. you're out of position, you leave that net back line wide open to score on. A flip reset attempt won't get very far. That is a free goal for Candy. And it'll be Candy's first of the night. So 1-1 now. As the Yu-Gi-Oh! Esports owner will put his first of the night in. Again, for Ace, a lot of heavy commits from Ace right now become an issue because when you commit that heavily to the play, you need to win those challenges, and he's committed so heavily to almost everything out there. It's tough to win, as that's going to be a big mistake! Candy whiffed on it! And Ace, oh, he's not going to score? Yes, he will! Ace will score. He took his time scoring that one. Almost as if Ace wanted to waste time here, but he took so much time. Honestly, Candy could have won that challenge had he gone straight at it. That could have been so much worse for Ace. They will take the lead, so I guess they won't be too concerned. Candy goes again. Should be goal 2, but Ace will get underneath it. Now a chance to just go the other way. Up in the air. Another play for a dribble. This time choosing not to go for that flip reset like it did last time. Still, it is Candy's possession now. As a flip reset, will go with himself. Musty flick. Ace was really off his goal line there. Candy absolutely could have went for that near post side. Didn't hit the angle. It'll be a clear away as the dribble goes. Candy will take out Ace here. Ace is one of the lower ranked players in this division though, and ones at this point. Actually, right now at Diamond 3. It's not even really close to the average, which is that low champ range. Range that Candy is right now in. He's, I believe, champ 1. So, the rank difference isn't so high that it's noticeable, but Ace himself, very, very good at 2s. A lot of his 1v1 skill comes from. That's why he's going for so many solo efforts, because he's playing in the way that you would in a 2v2 game. A lot of aerial plays, a lot of solo efforts, really trying to use out that boost. But in ones, you have to play a little bit more passively at times. He will pick up that corner boost, and I'm sure Ace realizes that will go all the way back to defense. Now he definitely knows, because Candy's gone to the ceiling for this play. Will actually fake out Ace, as Ace tried to go for a little ground bounce. Get very far with this. Candy gonna take that quick turn. Instead, we'll go for a cookship pinch. He had the time, though. I would have preferred to see more of a dribble on that effort, especially when you're, down by 1. Ace continuing to really heavy commit on these plays. Candy is trying to commit as well, so because Candy's committing to a lot of these defensive efforts, means that a lot of Ace's plays aren't going to be all that aren't going to be countered by Candy. And really needs to make sure that he doesn't give himself away here, that he always stays in the play, because if he can always stay in the play, he can always capitalize on Ace whenever he pushes up too high. So here's another play for Ace, given away by last touch here as Candy. Dribble gets around Ace. It's an open net. Surely this is 2 for Candy. And it will be a low-scoring game so far, but again, Ace, whenever he heavy commits, if Candy does not commit too heavily himself, he can really take advantage of that fast recovery. But it's going to be a tough route now because Candy has to play a little bit more defense as Ace doing not to challenge that close to the net, and that's a smart decision. Now goes. That's going towards target. Candy will have this one as he'll back half flip challenge. This level, you're going to see a lot of those, especially when players want to play fast. They want to play those 50-50s. Half flip challenges can really be the game here as a ground pinch from Ace. Actually could have hit the target there. Candy isn't paying attention. Ace is committed again. This time, though, on almost no boost. Will have a tough time getting back as interesting choice from Candy to flip reset on this because he's got time. Instead, he's giving it away now as Ace will avoid that bump attempt. Inside the final minute here, Candy will take this lead late in the game. Maybe hold on against Ace. Play. The flick doesn't go very far. Take even more boost as he'll once again force Ace to get rid of it. Still, it's Ace's ball, and it bounces perfectly off the post and in front. I thought there was no chance that was going to stay in front of the net like that, but that is a perfect bounce. And Ace now with the lead by 1. An aggressive challenge works, and now all he has to do is hold this lead. Candy's going to win the kickoff. Won't be able to score from here, but can go in the air. Another flip reset. Candy, musty flick to the back. Second touch. Oh, he's got off the crossbar. Almost had a perfect attempt there. He'll go again as Ace not looking to give him any time. Candy's moved back, but he's got to go. He's really got to go soon. He missed it. Candy never challenged. And I mean, looking back at this, it's relatively obvious. He has to go here. I mean, simply put, Ace gave him moments to challenge, and Candy never took any of them. Too hesitant in the last moments, and that will give Ace game 1. As Candy will not even take this one, he'll let the ball hit the floor. And Ace, the winner in game 1. The 1v1 series starts with Ace. Six shots and 4 goals. Those heavy commits from Ace seem to work against the Candy, who right now is playing very hesitantly. A lot of stops, a lot of plays where he just doesn't make his mind up quickly. Gotta be careful that he doesn't do that too often, because against a lot of players that's not going to work, and against Ace, who again is challenging so high up right now. I mean, if he starts to recognize that Candy's not challenging all that aggressively, I mean, Ace has a playstyle where he absolutely can counter that. Candy, I want to see a lot more confidence in this game, because right now, I mean, in game 1, the reason he lost was because he wasn't willing to play high up enough. He didn't play as confidently, didn't play as smartly. He hesitated on defense. He's got to make sure he doesn't do that again here, because that just doesn't work for any one player, nonetheless against a player like Ace, who wants to challenge early. As he'll go for a goal here. That's a beautiful play from Ace. Oh, he absolutely caught Candy, and again, Candy stopping in front of his net. This one you can't blame him, because I didn't expect Ace to get that second touch, but for Candy, who's trying to guard that net, clearly didn't think Ace had that one, because he stopped moving under the ball. If he challenges earlier, he gets that one, but in that play, I mean, you don't expect Ace to get that kind of second touch. Fortunately, at this level, those kind of plays can happen, and these players are definitely good enough to go for it. Candy will, those plays upfield to the sidewall. Ace keeps him back. Low boost, very slow, 36 boost, and challenge here is he'll pick up a couple pads going back. Actually, he only picks up one here. He's really missing all the boost pads at this point. Fortunately for Ace, it won't be a major issue because Candy couldn't get a play going. And now a play to dribble. Ace on an angle, looking for that breezy flick. Oh my goodness! Why not go for it? I mean, everything else has been going his way so far. Oh, that's just a beautiful breezy flick. And Ace clearly finding his happy place. That is a beautiful display of skill. Again, for being the kind of player he is, I can't say I'm at least I'm any bit surprised that he would go for that. Now, another chance to score. We'll get that play past Candy. Oh, he missed the net, though. He actually had a chance to trick that around and corral it to the goal, but had a bit of a mistouch, and he'll go back for defense. Candy should be able to score here. Oh, but he's missed it. Oh, that's really going to hurt us. Ace has gone back for boost, though. Where's Candy? Man, he should really be there shooting that. Ace left the play. Candy should be right there to challenge instead. And he gave Ace that play to save, and even on no boost, that's one where if you challenge it, you're scoring. Or at least you're forcing Ace to give up the boost. Either way, you're going to win that offense. Fortunately, not the case here as Candy. Play on this as Ace will fake that challenge. Candy going for the Cookseer pinch. That was close to being on target. Really feel like it's a matter of time before one of those goes in. Both these players have wanted to go for those plays as Candy on the backflip gets Ace jumping. That is a tough angle because Amir, he really doesn't have many options. But hey, he catches Ace. That's a great flick. Recognizing Ace, he's not going to cover that front post, because if he does that, the whole back post is open, and Candy can score that as well. Instead, he'll go front post. He'll take a goal here. As man, I thought last game was low scoring. This might even beat it. We had 6 goals last game. So far, we have 3. We're at the halfway points, and Candy looking to tie things up here. Well, he'll get it. Ace really made a mess of this one. He jumped very early. In this position, I can't blame him for jumping, but that's a very early commit. And that is a bad moment to try to commit that heavily. It's a tie game now as Ace's 2-goal lead is all but gone as Candy will almost take the lead himself. Ace has no boost. Candy can do just about whatever he wants here. As he'll go to the back wall. Will pinch it away from Ace, but this is only going to serve as a play that Ace can work with. He's got boost now. And I wouldn't be surprised if he challenges. Another flip reset play from Ace this time, though. He's got to get back. Will get one. He needs a second. And he's done it, but it's in front! And Candy will score 3 in a row for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Esports owner. And Ace looks more than happy now. Or more rather than Candy looks more than happy now. Ace looks very much out of it. Has not scored in a couple minutes. And, well, if he doesn't score soon, he will be in deep, deep trouble. And he will take the boost control. Ace could actually score from this play. Will be able to put the last touch on as Candy keeps it out. Ace went for boost and instead of chasing down the play, so he's got to give up room here. Again, trying to put it as if he's going to go for this one. Candy's got the air. Flip reset, he doesn't actually have it here, and Ace should be able to score the other way. Candy's completely out of position, and Ace will... Oh, he missed it! Ace went for a solo effort, and I really do wonder what his mind was there, because simply put, he's got an open net. He completely had it open for him. He did not need to go for that kind of effort. That he's given Candy the chance to keep his lead going. Now Candy, he's looking to take full advantage. The ceiling won't have it, and Ace, smart play and not challenge. Oh, but he's not even going for the net at this point. Does Ace know that he's down by 1? He's playing as if he's leading this game. I don't think he realizes he's down by 1. He can't play for solo efforts. He's got to play for tying this game. Candy will take the ball. Will again waste out even more time. I really do wonder what Ace's mind was up to if he's gonna go for that kind of solo effort. At some point you think Ace, he's just gotta actually take his chances, and he will do so here! Well, he took one of them. Candy was caught off guard. He tried for a wheel touch here to control this ball, or more rather actually a control touch, but it went nowhere. If he uses wheels, maybe he gets it. Just a heavy touch, and Ace will now actually take the net. Like what he did earlier, and it's a tie game, and we're guaranteed more goals than last game. In the final seconds, does somebody win it here in regulation? Ace, the dribble, will kind of put himself out of position. Does bump out Candy, though. And those bumps may have saved him here, but it does give Candy a chance. Dribble, you know he's got a reset in tow. Has it. Uses it! Oh, it's over! Candy, on the last effort, will actually hit one of these. He's been going for them all night. This will work perfectly. And in game 2, Candy will take the game at 0 seconds. And this is a tie series now. Both players have now won their first games of the tournament. Again, tonight will determine who will win their first series as well. Game 3 and match point on the line. I think if you're either of these players, you had your fun last game. Now you gotta take things seriously. This is an important match. But these players at this point are right now sitting in that elimination spot where they wouldn't even make it to the final bracket. You gotta perform, you gotta show off, you gotta make sure you put yourself in a position where you're back in that top 16. As Ace going for that start will reach Candy. Now honestly, if Candy had gone through that ball, he may have been able to score on that play too. Instead he'll wait back, because without boost he really doesn't have options, as Ace won't have anything really easy to work with here. Candy's out of position though, and Ace will just miss the net there. He's got to get back quickly, but Candy may not give him the chance. It's an open net. He's missed it. No second touch given. Candy, that's a big opportunity that he doesn't take there, but he's got another one here as Ace went for the boost on that play. Is now out of position because of it. but he'll stay up. As Ace will take ball again. Reset. It's again trying to fake out Candy here, but man, Candy is not falling for any of Ace's tricks. He's gone for that kind of play a couple times with that wave dash into backflip flick play. Candy's realizing it. He's not committing on those flip resets from Ace, especially with how far out they are from the nets. He's got to go for something new here. Has another reset play. I'm trying to go for a ground bounce, but again, Candy's just not challenging. And every time he doesn't challenge, Ace is giving himself up here. And for Candy, I think he's realizing that he's got a consistent way to beat Ace now, and that is wait for his solo efforts to fall apart. And from there, you'll have your opportunities as one goal up now. Ace doesn't get the challenge here. Candy can, from this distance, instead he'll go for a sidewall double tap. My goodness, that is an aggressive play, as Ace never even looks like he was committing. He'll go for his own. That one is a little bit better. It's actually going towards the back corner. Candy will... Oh, cleared away, and Ace jumped for this. Ace completely missed. Candy, he won't get that touch, and he's going to leave it as well. No use going for the ball at this point, as Ace trying to get the bump, but Candy never looked like committing. Now he's been demoed. Ace has got room. And he can go for a lot here in this play. He's got a great angle. The flip reset to the back post will not go in. And Candy waited for it. Now he'll win the challenge. And Ace can't get there in time. Candy goes up by 2. It was a great angle in that effort from Ace, but it will not be good enough. Boy, oh boy, this game starting to fall a little bit away here from Ace. Again, we'll see it here. As again, Candy trying to keep the play going. Going across will now be Candy, as he'll get bumped, but not out of the way here, as it will be in front. As Ace looking for another. This is the backflip flick, and he's hit it too. We know he can hit these kind of plays. He's been going for them all night. Very simple looking backflip flick. Actually, it's a classy flip as well. That's even better. One of my favorite moves in the game. It just looks so clean. This one's not as beautiful, but hey, he gets the height on that. That's all that he needs to beat Candy on that play. Now a 1 goal difference here with less than 2 minutes to go. The long touch will be Candy's ball to take, and he'll win this challenge. Sidewall. Doesn't really have great control, but doesn't need to. He's got the lead. He just needs to make sure that he forces Ace to commit, because once Ace commits, that's where Candy can really take advantage of him, but here he can't really go far, as to the sidewall again. Candy's got to be careful, there's a bump that's up behind him. In fact, actually, it's going to be Ace, and he's own goaled! Oh dear! Oh dear, Ace! I mean, I know what he's trying to do here. He's trying to shoot that one off his own back wall so that it goes away from Candy that he really can't challenge, but he's just put it in the back of his own net. He's had very little success this game, and Candy continuing to prevent him from taking any advantages. He'll go sidewall again. He'll win the boosters. The dribble. Reset. Oh my, it's in! It bounced off of Ace at the end of that play, but... And he hits another flip reset here. And Ace just could not read it in time. It was just a little out of reach. A little will be enough. This is Candy's opportunity to keep that play going here, as Ace will need to be a little bit careful as he'll take to the sky. The dribble from Ace. Reset. Out by Candy as this will keep on going. Ceiling is Candy. Bounce will be for Ace here as inside the final minute, and surely this is number 2. He'll have a little bit of extra flair. Oh, he's missed it. Well, for Ace, he may have already given up on this game. He's just trying to find that second goal. He's now hit the crossbar a second time. Third chance. Candy's gonna save it. And boy, Ace, this is just an epitome of the game so far. It has been about as bad as it can be for Ace at times. This game, it has been difficult. It's definitely been his weakest game so far. Maybe he'll get one here. He will. This is now number 2. He'll finally put it in. He's got 16 seconds to find 2 more goals. It's not impossible, but he's got a lot of work to do, and he's really going to need to win these kickoffs, something that has not exactly been easy for either player to win. It's been mostly tied kickoffs, so he's in a bad position to win this game. Gotta pull off something here as he'll just go straight in, and a wave dash kickoff will be won by Ace. He's got room and control, but he's missed his first touch. He's not going to win this challenge, won't be able to do so. And that will end game 3. Candy will take match point. It's for Ace. Just again, his weakest performance so far of the night. And unfortunately, it's at a time where he needed to have a strong performance. Candy now is 1 away from beating Ace and getting his first win of the tournament. Go to game 4. For Ace, he's got to win this to keep the series alive, or else it is Candy who's taking it. Hello, KP. Nice to see ya. As we're now in game 4 of the matchup. Again, both these players looking for their first win of the season, and Candy's only 1 game away from doing so here against Ace. Both these players know each other quite well. Again, both part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Esports. But this isn't, but works aside, this is all about personal success. You gotta get these games. You gotta get wins. As again, both these players right now in the elimination part of the grouping, while there's a ton of weeks to go, you really don't want to put that pressure on yourself. You want to get out of that elimination portion as early as you can, just because you put the pressure on the teams below you to get out of it. And he wants to be there. He wants to be part of that top 16 that goes to that final bracket. As Ace. Steve Flick will not be able to get that second touch, and Candy is likely to score here. He's not going to take it. He doesn't want to score these open nets anymore, I guess. And I mean, if I'm Candy, I'm getting wins no matter what happens. But he has a little bit, I think, more of a moral judgment here. He does not want to score in open nets, as this will be Ace. Will, interesting choice there. Will a controlled touch. Now trying to win the play. Candy takes to the back corner, and now he'll go for his own effort, as though, although he won't be able to really do much on this play. That ball is far ahead of him. He'll have to rush back here as Ace reset. Goal. Goal! 1-0. I didn't know where Candy was in that play. I thought he was right behind him, but clearly he was not. He was far behind Ace on that challenge. And a lead for Ace. Now he looks to hold it. I mean, he's got to win this game to go to game 5 and really try to win this whole thing. Again, as for Candy, he can win the series here. And I mean, game differential matters. He got swept last week, so he'll want as good of a game differential as he can get. Winning this game will... His game differential, instead of being -3, will be... Well, it would be +2. Or, sorry, -1, actually. Adding 2 games to his favor. But Ace is going to win this series as well, as he'll put the fake on Candy, and he absolutely caught him, too. 2 solo plays that have worked for Ace, and now Candy might be regretting not taking that open net earlier on this game. Might be more willing to take those openings as they come here, as here's a chance to score. It is in front of the goal. He'll miss the chance, though, as Ace will take the ball away. No boost, though, and he has to give up this play to Candy, as here's a chance to score. Ace will be on top of it here, and oh, that's a great recovery from Ace, but missing the net here as Bill just booming off his own back wall. Take boost again. Missed his back corner, though. That means he's going to be a lot slower to the ball, and at least we'll give it away here. Honestly, for the way that Candy was playing, he may have given Ace a great chance to score. Now he'll challenge. Won by Ace as Candy will take again that boost. Ace can't shoot from here. And Candy will take it away again. Really trying to play it for the solo efforts here is Candy. Another musty flick. That's beautifully lofted, but Ace has him. Ace. Oh, he's missed it. I think it was looking for a pop-up play, but won't have it here as now on the dribble. Little flick by, and Ace is playing no games. I mean, Candy didn't want the open net earlier tonight. Now he'll absolutely be regretting not taking that net because Ace is up by 3, and I mean, he's not playing any games. He's playing the way he needs to, playing the way he wants to. And the position that he's in, yeah, Candy's gonna regret this. I mean, he needs wins. He's now given Ace the perfect chance to run this one back and win in Game 5. He's trying to play solo efforts against Ace, but I think that might be one of the last things you want to do is play such a solo effort Ace game against Ace. I mean, we've already seen so far, Ace knows how to defend these kind of plays. I mean, he does them all the time himself. Candy, he want to start going for a bit more of a simple, grounded style that, you know, he might have a bit more of an advantage on against Ace here. As another straight shot from Ace. He's not playing any games, and he's not taking any chances. He's scoring again and again. 4 in a row now for Ace. And again for Candy. I've mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it again. It's like a broken record. That first goal that he should have taken on the open nets, that he intentionally shot wide. I do wonder if that is now in the back of his mind here. This game just continues to fall away from him, and this series continues to look like more and more like it's going to Game 5. Candy will need quite the comeback, and well, it starts here with this goal. As his first of the game, almost 3.5 minutes of goallessness here in Game 4. Finally, he takes one. Open net, but he'll take anything he can get now, because he's got to come back in this game. He doesn't want to lose this one. He wants to win. He wants to end the series here. More importantly, he wants his game differential to be at least half decent. Again, winning in Game 4 will actually allow his game differential to be a lot better, but he won't win this challenge. He went all in, and I don't think Ace even saw him. But it won't matter because Candy's completely out of the play here. And Ace will go up by 4 again. One minute and 20 seconds to go. And these players, I mean, it looks like this is going to Game 5. I don't see any way it doesn't, since Ace still has possession, and he's going to do pretty well to waste out a good amount of that time from Candy. Just hasn't really had a sense of urgency so far tonight, as I'm going to try to force this one through. We'll bump out Ace, but gets nowhere because of it, and I have a feeling that Game 5, you're going to see Candy just play more grounded, play more to his strengths. He went and tried to play the way that Ace did, and clearly that doesn't work. He's going to play more grounded, I think, in Game 5, in the game mode where I really feel like he's going to be really taking things up very seriously, because, again, you want to get your win when you can. You don't want to be eliminated in the first stage of the tournament. You don't want to be out before playoffs. It's top 16. There's 20 teams here. Only 4 teams got eliminated. And if you're one of these players, you really think you can make it in the playoffs quite easily here as Candy. He's taking 2 in a row here. There's 30 seconds left. I mean, this game is not over just yet, though. That is a perfectly played kickoff, and Ace just went very side on, a bit slow to the play. All Candy needs to take this one. Now 2 goals away from tying this. 40 seconds to go. Another kickoff won by Candy. Off the back wall, though, will be Ace, but he doesn't have this read. Will beat out the play. Candy has a little bit of time here with 30 seconds to go. Off his own back wall, will flip reset, but won't take it. All of his boost used there just to go down the field. It's a bit wasteful from Candy, but he will make up to it. That is a scoops up play. And now he's only 1 away here. 3 goals in a row from 4 goals down. Now it's a 1-goal difference. And Candy, he has 17 seconds to find 1 more. And he may have a chance. It's off the kickoff. He'll win it. It's an awkward play to work with, but I've seen Candy work from here before. Multiple plays and the flips won't go anywhere. Ace will keep it out. This ball kept up, but Ace will let this one drop. And he will survive. Game 4 for Ace. We go to Game 5. Candy, a very slow start this game on the scoring. Unfortunately, it's that slow start that really hurts him here. Started even a little bit earlier. You think this could be his game to win. But instead, it's Champions Field. And Game 5 we go. And I expect that we're going to see Candy take it a lot more grounded. Game 5 and Champions Field. Players are, I assume, are absolutely ready for it here. But again, this is where the series ends. Both these players are looking for their first win of the season. Whoever wins this game gets that first victory. Whoever loses, man, they're in a really tough position because there's only 3 matches after this week. And if you're 0-2, there's a very good chance you're going to have a tough time making it out. You got to get a couple wins here. Could be a start for one of these players on their run. As we'll wait a little bit longer here just to see if we can get a couple more players. Get these players in the lobby. Seems like they're having some issues. Hopefully once they're back, we'll get things underway. But yeah, Candy said he's had technical issues, so we'll give him a little bit of time. Hopefully he'll be back in a moment. A reminder, later tonight we'll have another series. It's going to be Tier 2 action. Yugi taking on Realm. But here we go, Game 5, and for both these players, a good opportunity to really, again, the opportunity to take your first win of the season. Is Ace has gone for a card change here. He's now in at the Mach-E. Looks like the Mach-E. Oh no, it's the Mustang. That looks like the Mustang car, actually, in Rocket League, not the Mach-E. Pretty popular car nowadays because it's nice and slim. It's not too big either. And for Ace and Candy trying to get themselves on the board, Candy went for a special kind of flick there. He honestly probably should have just shot this one. It's Game 5. At this point, you don't take any chances. You don't play games. You just gotta get goals, and you gotta get yourself a good early lead. Ace will wait behind this one as he'll flip to it. Low boost still can make something happen, though, as he'll flick this one by Candy. Goes to the back wall. Will roll straight up. Oh, he's gonna go again. I won't get very far here as Ace. The back wall. Candy will wait under this one as he jumps onto it. As Candy, once more, the dribble to the back post, trying to hit that one, but Ace takes all of his time to just get there, and now he'll go his way. The dribble. Oh, he tried to wave dash under it, still wins that challenge. But he'll have a tough time scoring here. As apologies, I just punched my mic. And in fact, Candy, surely, he'll go downfield. Ace will keep it out over 90 seconds, still no goals. As Ace will go again. On that dribble is Ace. Candy waits below it, but it will be a play that will be tough to win as Candy to the back corner. Bumps out Ace, still trying to find a way to the net. Ace is out of position. Oh, but Candy hit it too hard. And he won't be able to score here. A big opportunity gone. Now it's off the back post by Ace. I'm sorry, the Mach-E actually is also the Mustang. I had to get confirmation on that. It's the Ford. This is the Ford Mustang Model E, as that's going to be the Ford Mustang Model E that will score first. And in Game 5, it's Ace with the first goal almost halfway through this game. But the defense has really stood up tall so far, but the offenses are going to be what will succeed in winning this thing. It's Candy, now his chance to rebuttal. The dribble, trying to go top of the nets, but Ace has got that covered. And again, I said it, those little plays do not seem to really be all that concerning. Ace knows how to defend them. Now he'll go for a musty flick, will get kept out by Candy as low boost here for Ace. He's got to be careful because Candy's right behind him. Still right behind him. Candy chase him down, but he'll pinch it out to safety. Well, he won't have a goal on this play. He at least forces Candy to not challenge him early. Now Candy will go again to the net. Ace will stay right on this one, and now he's won that challenge. Oh, but he's missed it! He did not use his power slide correctly. We're still at a 1-goal difference here. As Candy open the other way, but he won't have the boost to go. Now he's got the demo. This could roll in front. Candy taking his time. Now he wins the challenge, but he won't put it on target. As Ace waits, very far away from his own net here. Candy can't score. Taking the boost will force Ace to push up high. Ace choosing not to go. He's playing a lot more passively this game. Very different than what we saw earlier from Ace. Flip reset. Now a stall. Another. Candy. One last touch. And he puts it by. Candy. How on earth do you get that last touch? He finds a way. And in Game 5, he's tied things up. Boy, it has been low scoring. But it is Candy who's back in his segment with the raid. Maxine, hopefully doing well. What are we streaming tonight, my friend? I hope it was an enjoyable match as we got Game 5 here. Candy and Ace in the individual format series. Tier 3. Someone's gonna get their first win of the season here. Candy. Reset. Another! Ace can't challenge! He'll stall right under it. And Ace waited so long on that play. It was right in front of his net before he ever thought about going for it. If he'd gone a little bit earlier, you think he may save it, but that's a tough read to make for Ace's position. Now he's got to get another going here as off the kickoff. Will win that boost, it will be Candy. Go to his own back corner. Stealing. Pinch. That is powerful as well, but it is straight back to Ace, who actually misread this one. Candy can go. He'll go to the back. Ace won't challenge. Candy again to the back wall. Double tap attempt in tow. Reset. Can't put it on. Going for that triple tap attempt, but the fact he doesn't hit it means that Ace is still in this game. Still, he's got to win these challenges, though, as Candy flicks it away. Ace on almost no boost will pick the back corner. Candy can't score. It's Ace again to the back. Full boost to work with. One last chance to score it. 0 seconds. It's Ace. Quick rush downfield. Now the pop-up play. It will go in. And Ace keeps it alive. On 0 seconds. Candy won at 0 a few games ago. It's Ace now who ties take Game 5 at 0. We go to overtime for this match tonight. For one of these players, their first one of the season. For the other, an 0-2 record to start. Candy couldn't recover fast enough. Will wait this one. Now he flicks it. Ace has the control. Candy can't get boost. And Ace now has a chance to score the other way. Candy waiting. It's Ace to the back wall. Can't score here. Candy did commit. Ace will keep the ball as he'll go back all the way to his own back corner. Reset. Ace. My pop-up. Another touch. The bump. It is in. Ace wins it in Game 5. The bump as well. Gets rid of Candy. Ace. From 0 seconds to overtime win. We'll take the victory here in Game 5. Taking down the Yugi Esports owner in it as well. Through 5 games. It is Ace's victory. Candy just unable to get it even when the moment was there. But it is Ace who will win this one. I think it's only our first of 2 matches tonight. We're going to be moving pretty quickly into our next one as well. It will be Yugi versus another 1v1 matchup later. It will be Tier 2 action, actually, in the individual performance series. As we're going to go up a level now. Again, what a Game 5. That's a great way to start the night here. A great way to get things going. Of course, we're gonna go to a break. When we come back, Yugi versus Realm. Another 1v1 match later this evening. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the Sportiest stream here. Sorry about that delay, but we are back with more 1v1 action from the individual performance series. This is Yugi versus Realm now that we get to see Tier 2 action. These players obviously are a little higher than the Tier 1 players that we just saw. With both of them at 1v1 ranks at around High Champion, Champ 2, Champ 3. They're 2v2 ranks around GC3. So again, a little higher rank now, a little bit better players to be watching. And, you know, that's the fun thing about this. We get to see slightly higher ranked players, and both these players also, by the way, are 1-0. If I haven't mentioned yet. They're both 1-0, both got their win 3-1 last week. Yugi having beaten Sherb. Whereas... Oh no, sorry. 3-1 for Yugi, 3-2 for Realm, who had to beat Zanestar in their series, so... But earlier tonight, we did get to see Candy versus Ace. That was a match that went all the way to Game 5. It was a win for Ace, if you were here to see that. Our last match of the night, though, and I'm expecting it to be a pretty fun match as well. Everybody in the lobby here is it's going to be Yugi again versus Realm. Realm, who also goes by Zug, apparently, but their in-name name's Realm. That's the name that they that's the name that they prefer to go by. That's the name that we'll be using here for our last match of the night. So for all of you watching, Prediction Poll is live. Get your votes on who you think will win this one, Yugi or Realm. We'll get this match underway momentarily. And it's going to be a best of 5. Both these players 1-0, trying to go 2-0 now at this point in your season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to it. We'll get things underway here in just a moment. There we go. Everybody's in the lobby. Let's get this series going. Yugi on the blue, Realm on the orange. And a little best of 5 for all of you at the end of the night. Both these players are 1-0. Someone's going to go 2-0 by the end of the night. The other will go 1-1 in Tier 2. So, welcome to more action this evening. As again, Yugi and Realm, both these players get in that mid to high champ range, so expect much faster play, much more consistency from these players than what we saw earlier between Candy and Ace. Maybe, and I would assume a lot more goals. Both Candy and Ace played quite defensively. Yugi and Realm, I would assume, and especially as you go up the ranks, you see a lot more goals that go in. Generally, games aren't nearly as low scoring as they can be at the lower levels here. As Yugi will take goal 1, 30 seconds into this one. The long shot caught rope on... Realm had an early shot there, had a back post that looks open, but Yugi was able to cover it. And it will be the first goal for Yugi in this 1v1. So again, a best of 5 here. What will be the last match of our night. Yugi will look for a chance to go up by 2. Will take the dribble. Reset. Ground pitch play, which actually sort of popped that one up high. Was hoping that Realm would jump early. He would go for the ground pinch defense that Yugi could then pop it up over him, but Realm never committed, so... And that's pretty common in ones where players don't commit, and I expect that we're going to see that change as the series goes on as these players get more comfortable with each other, but in Game 1, you see players play a lot more passively on defense where they wait to see what their opponent's going to do first, because once you learn what your opponent can do, then you know how to defend that. As right now for Yugi, really using that stop-and-go method, catching Realm's speed off. It's weird, he's not playing fast, but he's playing decisively, and again, he seems to have these bursts of speed that Realm doesn't recognize when they're happening, and admittedly, behind the ball like that, he doesn't know when Yugi's going to challenge. Yugi doing really well to hide what he's doing, and now 2 goals up because of it. As he'll go for the flick, up high. Realm will not go for this, but it's another chance for Yugi, and he's got the bump play! It's a 3rd goal for Yugi in a row! And boy oh boy, this game starting off very well. Yugi's really early on making sure Realm knows exactly what he wants to do. And it's succeeding. 3 goals so far for Yugi, and he is still looking for more. Realm. Kick off, but Celsius does keep possession, but not for long. It's a fourth for Yugi, and this point for Realm. This game has been a bad start. He just doesn't know how to read Yugi. That's the thing. Yugi's got such great control of his speed that for Realm, it's really tough to recognize when Yugi's going, when he's not, when he's stopping, when he's moving, whatever he's doing. It's very tough for Realm to read right now. I'm sure with time he'll read it better, but right now Yugi's definitely got the better start. Realm having a very tough time reading him. Realm, flip reset, we'll go right up and over him. So we'll go back for Realm. His first of the game, over almost 2 minutes into this thing, but again, there's a lot more goals, a lot more offense. You're gonna see a lot more of this. Yugi will stay on the play here. 5-3 at this point, and last series that could have been a pretty big scoreline here. This is not a very big lead. A lot more offense, a lot more goals. There's a much better time hitting the net. Yugi again trying to use that stop and go technique, trying to really add it to a continued weapon in his arsenal. But Realm's reading him here. We'll have to go to the other sides of the field to see if he can have better success. We'll pop this up in the air. As the dribble will keep things grounded. Now goes to the bounce, but the pogo play won't work very well, and he'll go back to net. Pumped out, Realm. Chase after this one will push Yugi out of the way. That shot will not be good enough. Yugi still chasing him down, will take away the ball and make things slower for Realm as he now goes all the way back to his back corner. Realm's got room. The high flick off the bar and in. From that close to the net, it's actually really tough to put your flicks under the bar. Good on Realms for doing so, because this is a very tough place to flick from. But he puts the power right behind it, and he puts it low. That's a low flick. I mean, that's really the only flick you can go there. It is a 2-goal now run for Realm as he'll now try to make it free. This should be a good chance to get another as Yugi doesn't have boost, but he does force Realm out of the way. Chase him down, will go to the sidewall. Even more boost for himself. Yugi's got time though, as he'll go to defense. Will he challenge early? He won't. He'll wait for Realm instead. Will back off. Oh no, he won't actually. He's gonna challenge again on the corner, and that's a big mistake. Yugi's gonna score from this. Never should you ever challenge in this position if you're Realm. Because even if you do get to the ball, you're losing that 50-50. And you're likely not going to recover very easily from it. That is a beautiful opportunity for Yugi, and he's not missing from there. Stay well in the lead here, as now he'll make it 6-2. Right off the kickoff is another. Yugi continuing to find goals as early lead continues to really be his saving grace here. This game's gotten a lot more even, and because he's up by so many goals, if it's even, he should be the player that wins it. Realm demoed away. Yugi will get back in time, and now he can really waste time here as well. Minute to go, and Realm has to go for this. He's doing pretty well though, forcing Yugi into his own net. He'll chase him down, but unable to get the demo. He will stay with the play here as flick over one. Keeps it. Yugi. Oh, couldn't get that scoop there, and surely Realm, he's got the boost to score from here, but that won't go very far, and Yugi, that's a perfect touch. Realm was chasing this one down, but he won't get back easily. Has the boost, doesn't have the ball. Yugi just waiting and forcing Realm to commit. Realm doesn't have many options here. Again, Yugi just forcing him to play into Yugi's defense, meaning that even more time is being taken off that clock. Even more time is being wasted that Realm needs to use. precious seconds are going away here. As Realm, off the corner, doesn't even have a chance to come back at this point. 10 seconds to go. He'll get the touch, but he's missed the net though. And that will end game 1. It is Yugi by a 4-goal difference. Unless things change, will win this first game. Got an early lead, had early offense, and from there he just allowed this game to stay even. Yugi will win this one, and will get himself a good start in the series. One game up for Yugi now. Again, if he can get off to these early starts, if he can allow his ability to really maintain speed so easily, if he can allow that to be his success, he has a very good chance of winning this series. It's gonna take a lot of work to get there. As it will be Realm at goal 1, 4 seconds in, a hit kickoff goal. That's huge. And it is Yugi, who now needs to answer from one down. As he'll go for the play on Realm, does not get the bump on him. Let go to sidewall. He's got the boost as well. Realm is now on the back foot here, chasing this play. He'll get away from it, but he's gonna get demoed away. Yugi doesn't have the boost though, can't score from here. But he'll just keep possession, and more importantly, he prevents a goal there. If he doesn't get that bump, Realm's gonna score. Yugi stays on this one, will let the corner bounce work, and now trying to force Realm to commit. Done so well, but can't score again. The dribble, the flick. Yugi, he made a choice here. He'll go for the net. Almost got demoed. But he won't mind. It's in regardless. A big goal to tie things up. As it's Realm again off the kickoff. A second kickoff goal this game for Realm. He may now have found a way to beat Yugi here, because Yugi uses all of his boost on kickoff. Realm does not. It seems relatively even, those kickoffs, and if it's relatively even and Realm has boost, he's gonna win those more often than not. Whenever Realm has to use all his boost, where Yugi can win these, as he does there in the corner. Yugi again. Flip reset. Can't get this one, as he really didn't have the last touch he wanted. Realm has a net in front, so he'll go right for it. Yugi stood no chance on blocking that one. Doesn't help with how shallow that challenge was from Yugi. If he waits a little longer, goes through the back post, he's probably got a better angle on that. Instead, he tries to go quick on it, but Realm was already going to beat him to it. Now Realm in the lead by 2, but that will be shrunk to 1 now, as Yugi's got his own kickoff goal. Now he's saving a lot of boost in the play, as both these players have about 20 boost after the kickoff. Thank you for the follow there, Outlaw Gaming 2024. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Spuddy Stream. Hope you're doing well here. As we got Yugi versus Realm, the individual performance series, a 1v1 league. It's tier 2. Both these players at high champion 1s. Yugi and Realm. Yugi did take game 1 by a scoreline of 6-2. Only one away from tying things in game 2 of this best of 5. As Realm looking for even more chances. Yugi choosing not to go. If you recognized that earlier, you could have won that play, but instead he'll not take any chances. Probably better to not take any risks at this point, as he'll just clear it away. Realm. A lot of room to work with as the sidewall to his work. Yugi not challenging, although he didn't really do well to cover his net here in Realm. Gonna make things awkward, but he has overcommit. And that is Yugi with a 3rd goal. 2 in a row for Yugi at this point. Realm needed a score on that. If he was going to go for that second shot, he needed the score there. He didn't have any boost to recover from. But he misses the target. From there on out, it's gonna be Yugi, no question. Now he'll take it back. Yugi. Hey, he's very close to his net here, Realm. He's gonna push it back. Now he'll go. He's win this play. This is a 1-goal lead for Realm. If he scores, it will be. Right through Yugi as well. That first touch was just a distraction. He knew Yugi wanted to go for the dribble again. That's why he goes this early, because he knows Yugi can't 50-50 balls on top of his car. A decisive decision from Realm. But it is the right call. He's back up by 1 here as this game, as even as we were expecting it to be. Again, considering last game was really only 1 because Yugi got such a strong early lead. There and out, it was very even. Still very even here as Yugi gets that bump. He's gonna have a better recovery off the ceiling of the goal. Not a great first touch. He's very much close to that. He's just gonna go all the way back to his own corner. Or maybe he will. He's gonna force Realm to go. And Realm, he jumped for it. Does he have the boost? He doesn't. And Yugi, man, that's a smart play from Yugi. That is such a smart play from Yugi. He baits in that challenge from Realm. He knows that if he pinches it back to his own back wall, he will be first to it. He gets Realm to commit. He gets Realm to make the mistake. And he scores off of it. What a smart play from Yugi. In that position, most players just take it to their own back corner. Go for dribbles. Go for slow plays. The fact that he somehow was able to turn that into a goal is incredibly impressive, as now he'll go for number 5, but not enough power on the shot. Realm will be there. Yugi. The ceiling challenge will keep things rounded, so will Realm, but Realm's got a great angle, and he's got a flick. That's going to go over the net. It's even more boost for Realm, and with little time to go, next goal could very easily be the one that wins this game, and it might be Yugi who takes it. It will be. Realm overcommits, and Yugi, oh, he hit the post! Yugi missed it! He just needed one little more touch on that one. Now Realm, a chance to score! Yugi went for boost! It was pandemonium going to defense, and Yugi, not only did he miss the open net, but he went for boost when he really should not have. And it's a 1-goal lead again for Realm, late in game 2. Yugi needs goals now more than ever, and that's not a great first touch to get one. Still on the play, will force Realm to commit. Now off the sidewall. The ceiling. Realm is there. As Yugi will wait for this. Now he's got a chance to go. The shot is wide, and he doesn't even take the boost as well. Realm's got a lot of room, but is he gonna go for this? He will. Yugi's giving him the space. Still Yugi's play, though, is in front. Flicked it! Oh, he's hit the crossbar! And you couldn't have asked for a tougher angle there, because that is a tough angle. Now Realm's gonna get a bump! And it's a 2-goal lead for Realm! Yugi, he really needed a score on that flick. It's not an easy angle, but he had the right idea. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. And he may have lost game 2 because of that. He'll win the kickoff, though. It's not over. Realm won't be able to waste time as Yugi scores again. 6-5 now. Yugi's 1 away from tying this. "31 seconds to find that goal." As Yugi will go for the play, Realm. As time, that fake kickoff will give him room and a chance to score. Instead, he'll just watch as Yugi challenges early. Oh, but Yugi went again here. And Realm, he just wanted to get away from him. Yugi will take the ball, though. Does Realm have boost? It's a race, and it's Yugi's got the advantage, but he won't be able to score. Realm is back in time. Can Yugi recover? No, he won't. Realm to the net. Game 2 is over. It's Realm who will win this one. It was a race to the net, and Yugi just could not get the flick. He lost control of the ball at the last moment and allowed Realm to challenge. That means here it's game 2 for Realm. Scoreline is now 7-5. In game 2, Realm will win this one. It's a tie series. And again, these games are going to be close. They're going to be competitive. And little mistakes will go a very long way to deciding these games. Fortunately for Yugi, he just could not get the early lead. And he was never really able to get the early lead. We go to game 3 in this best of 5. As may really come down to who scores first. I mean, it was the case in game 1, the case in game 2. Realm, he never really lost lead after he got it. It was at worst for him was a tie game. Able to be kind of always able to go goal for goal with Yugi, and game 3, I expect that we're going to see a lot of the same here as well. Facing down Yugi will sidewall, but Yugi's going to win this play as Realm. He's not going to need recovery. Still back, but not in time to catch up to Yugi. Means game 3 will be Yugi's goal to start. Thought he could maybe get a quick challenge on Yugi. Yugi knew that he was going for it. Didn't hesitate to challenge himself. The one goal for Yugi. Realm's still looking for his first, but he will get back here. He will get back in time. Actually, I thought he was going to get faked on that play because Yugi, what he's going for that fake, he's going for that dunk. Did very well to not get either of those, but unfortunately this will not help him, as that ball is off the post, and it is, a miss. Yugi did not put enough power on that shot. Credit on Realm for not giving up. I see so many players give up on those kind of plays. Credit for Realm for not doing so. He gets back, he gets the save. He is still in a disadvantage though, because he doesn't have the ball, he doesn't have a lot of boost to work with, and he has to play a lot of defense here as Yugi. Trying to force him out. But he's got him too! Realm missed it! He went for the 50-50! Realm never hesitated to take advantage of it. Just waited for Realm to make that whiff. And there you go, it's open for Yugi and a 2-goal lead. Yugi on an early streak! Free now! It almost feels like it's game 1 all over again. Yugi just popping off early. Gonna put this game out of reach for Realm as soon as possible. But Realm will have other ideas. He'll get his goal at the kickoff. And again, with game 3 and match point to be determined from this thing. It's gonna be a tough series to get a hold of. It will be Realm again. That dribble will be Yugi who will win the play. Realm clear it all the way back, and time to work with. It is Realm still up high. Yugi will take the play here as push back. Yugi to the back wall. Realm will not go. I thought Yugi for a second would have gone for an early shot there. Realm was facing the wrong direction. Instead, he's going to just bait Realm out. Now it's an open net, and now it's a 4-1 scoreline. Yugi again baiting in these challenges from Realm. He knows that Realm wants to challenge, and he knows that when Realm does challenge, he usually goes all in. He's baiting in Realm to these plays, pretending as if he doesn't have the challenge. I mean, he does, and that's what's catching Realm here, because he'll win those plays, and he'll score off of them. Now, 4-1, trying to make it 5-1. Will not get much on that first flick, but he does have the boost. To this corner, to the back wall, to the goal! 5-1! Yugi is running away with it. After 1 goal from Realm, it is now 2 in a row from Yugi. And for Realm, he just could not get a hold of this game, could he? Not only is Yugi looking to take advantage in the series, but again, match point off of a huge victory, and one that Might be one where Realm doesn't even stand much of a chance at coming back, because we still have half the game to go. Yugi, you can't get too complacent. This is still a lot of time to come back from. Twin games can take quite a long time. Be quite taxing as well. But you don't want to be complacent, and you definitely don't want to lose that consistency. Yugi, this has been a consistently well-played performance here on Game 3. All you need to do is keep that going here, as you won't win the challenge. Wait back as Realm. Yugi. Chased down by Realm, it will be Yugi again. Who will be on this one. Yugi flicks it high, Realm back into position, but Yugi's waiting. And he'll still wait as Realm will win the challenge. Couldn't score from it though, the ball was not going to be in an easy position to go for, and Yugi will get back. Now he's getting chased down, will clear this ball away, up the sidewall to avoid the bump attempt from Realm. Now he's got a play to go for, Demo on Realm. He might just waste out time at this point, there's 90 seconds left. Yugi doesn't need to score anymore. He just needs to force Realm to play to his playstyle. Force Realm to commit, force Realm to take chances. That's where he can really waste out that time, waste out that clock, send Realm down, but Realm's not out of this one! Yugi got a bit too confident going for it, he missed his chance to score. Yugi made sure, or Realm made sure that on the other way, Yugi wouldn't come back and catch up. Still in need of 3 goals late in Game 3. Realm's got a lot of work to do. Yugi off the sidewall will still take this one now, forcing Realm to commit. As Realm's just taking boost. He's got some space to work with. Gotta choose when to go. Force Yugi to give it up early. Even more boost for Realm, just taking it all in. Now he has the play, the fake, the flick. Doesn't go very far. He couldn't get the power. Now he's got to go back again. Yugi will win the challenge. 30 seconds left. Realm has not done very well at keeping the scoring going. Yugi again just chasing him around. Waste out that clock as Realm will see this game slip away from his fingertips. It will be Yugi's victory, although Realm will still get a goal here. It will be Yugi who, in theory, should be winning this one at this point. It's 11 seconds or 2 goals. I don't know if Realm's going to come back from this. It's possible. I can't deny it's possible. He's going to need a great kickoff, and that will be a decent kickoff, but not good enough here as Yugi's going to score. Oh, he's actually missed the net here. It doesn't really matter. Yugi's going to win this game. As well, I'm trying to make the comeback late, but Yugi wasted time. Realm couldn't put in his opportunities, and really felt like the first half of this game was all Yugi. From there on out, Realm was able to claw his way back in, but with only 6 shots this game to the 12 of Yugi, or sorry, 7 actually. The 12 of Yugi, apparently. Realm himself just couldn't get a good start on this game. Means we'll be going into Game 4. Again, with the knowledge that it's going to be a very important series to get yourself on a board. Very important for Yugi to get that first goal, to get a good start again. He can win the series here now. Although Realm, I mean, I wouldn't doubt Realm's ability to send the series to Game 5. And he will get the goal of the kickoff again. So, just like Game 2, it's 4 seconds in and he's already got a goal off the kickoff. We knew from Game 2 it was close, but Realm always kept the lead against Yugi. This early goal could be the difference maker, as it seems like it has been in a couple of the games so far. Realm is only 1 goal up. He needs more, and this could be a good chance to do it as a flip reset play. Yugi doesn't let him have it. And fact, Realm, he doesn't have boost either. So Yugi's gonna score this one and tie the game up. Realm went for a very confident-looking play, and if he scores that, you think he's got every chance to win this game, but Yugi's not letting him have those chances for free. Yugi will go again here, will get bumped out by Realm. It is Realm who's got control now, as he'll take it to the back wall. Keeps it under, will watch as Yugi is still chasing back. He's pretty far away though, Yugi, and that means any challenge he gets, he's gonna give Realm the chance to go and dunk him. Now he'll go all in, and Realm, he's got boost to recover, but Yugi's got the ball now. Oh, but he's also got demoed, so Realm's gonna take it back here and give himself another chance to go upfield. He'll go to the side wall. Initially, Realm gonna chase him down, but it's Yugi. I'm surprised he didn't shoot there, because he honestly probably could have shot from that distance. Scored there, Yugi, but obviously he wasn't feeling the most confident about his angle. He said he'll just bump out Realm. Why not? You know, that's one way to get a goal. Just chase him down, and, you know, players always do this. They always chase players through the corner, and it's for this reason, because if you make a mistake, if you slow down, they're gonna bump you, demo you, get rid of you, and they're gonna score on you. Realm stopped his car, and that gave Yugi every reason to run right into him. Now, he's got the lead here. In Game 4, again, if Yugi can win this game, he wins the series with it. A great recovery, though, as Yugi's gonna chase this one back. It will be Realm again. Yugi waits under this as Realm dunked away. It will be Yugi still as off the back wall. It's Realm, Yugi. Realm still has possession here, but he doesn't have a lot of boost here, and Yugi knows this. He's choosing not to challenge early, choosing to play a lot more of a style where he's waiting to see what Realm's gonna do, waiting for him to give the ball away, waiting for him to put himself out of position. But hey, Realm's doing a very good job at getting back in this game. He won't win the ball from that challenge as Yugi will away. Now a Cookseer pinch, and he's gonna go for net too. Realm is back in time. He read what Yugi's gonna do there. A good recognition there from Realm. Yugi. He'll be waiting back as Realm. The reset. Oh, he's got him on the fake. Realm went for the second touch there. Did not get it. But it's doubled as a fake instead. And Yugi, he just didn't have the challenge there. Waited a bit too long to go. And once you get that flip under the ball, as a defender, you don't really have many options. Because if you go for it, you're probably not going to get the ball anyways. And for Yugi, if he just goes, and for those positions, that's why you see a lot of players, well, they have to jump early on those flip reset plays, especially if they're close to the net. As he might go for another one here. No, he'll go for the dribble instead, trying to get the dunk on Yugi. But Yugi will not let him. Top the ceiling. It is well made, but Yugi's got to keep going here as he'll win the challenges. Realm, he's facing the wrong direction. Does keep up with it. Still, it's wide open, and Yugi will take the lead again. Realm was fighting to get out of defense, but he just could not win the challenges. Eventually, just could not get back to net. Realm is fighting to stay in this game, fighting to stay in the series, but it is Yugi who keeps the lead. Now he's going to look to add to it. It's a bounce off the side wall that will not be his favor, but hey, at least he got a boost. He's got chances to score again. He's going to try to jump early. Realm, side. Yugi will... Ooh, that's not a great first touch. And Realm's got boost. Yugi can't go. Well, maybe an air dribble bump attempt. Looking like it might be one, but a bit too low to the ground. Yugi's going to recognize it. Now Yugi will go for his own play. Flicked high. Realm bumped out by Yugi. And it is open for a 4-2 scoreline. As Realm gets taken out. And the reason why Yugi went for that flick play in the first place, just because he knows that if Realm jumps up for it, Realm can't really get out of the way easily. Can't move after he's got that challenge, so he knows that Realm's gonna be a sitting duck for those bumps. Just well played from Yugi. Now he's gonna go for number 5, but Realm keeps it out. Now he'll go for his own play. Dribble. Reset. Again, can't seem to get it. A minute to go here. Realm's got to play more aggressively like he did last game. He's got to play aggressive. 2 goals down, though. Very much doable here, but he can't let time tick away from him too long here because Yugi's going to continue the challenge. He's going to continue to look for that 5th goal, that 3-goal lead. Realm's got to get that first goal before Yugi gets his. And now he goes. The reset. Yugi's jumped on early. Realm will go again. Yugi's got to go. Dunked away, but Realm can't score from here. He'll go all the way back to his own corner. Realm. Kept up high. Reset. Trying to get things on the ground, but Yugi just not committing to what Realm wants him to do. And again, Yugi just forcing Realm to commit, to get out of the way, to lose these plays. And now, he will get goal 5. And that will end the series. 3 seconds to go. No chance for him to come back anymore. And Yugi, just like he did last week, will win this week 3-1. And will go up 2-0 in Tier 2. Whereas for Realm, he will go down to 1-1. Yugi was able to get the early start really going. He didn't need time to warm up in these games like Realm did. And that was a difference in a series that was often so close, especially early on. Yugi didn't need those warm-ups. Realm did need to warm up into each and every single game. Fortunately, that will be quite the difference here as Realm will see this one end. Yugi will win the series 3-1. So it could be a very good season for Yugi here, with these first 2 weeks being incredibly, quite decisive victories. So good on Yugi. That is a rather, again, incredible win, a decisive victory in a lot of these games. I was able to keep things close. Gotta give credit to that, but it will be Yugi's night here on a 3-1 victory. And again, reminder earlier tonight, we did see a 3-2 victory for Ace against Candies, so be a pretty good night for a lot of these players. And a pretty good night for Rocket League action. We had some great matches as well. So again, a big victory here. As there we go. We're going to get a little interview here with Yugi. He wanted to join us here for the best of tonight as welcome in Yugi, a 3-1 victory over Realm. You had some decisive wins there, but Realm definitely made you work and made you sweat a little bit. Talk to me. How you feeling? 2-0 now in the season. This is a very good start for you.
Great start. I mean, what can I say? I know Realm for a long time now, so I know how he plays. I know his weaknesses, but I mean, I did troll a little bit with those open nets, but we don't talk about that.
Well, hey, you don't have to talk about it. You won 3-1. You don't have to worry about it. You got those wins. And a lot of these games felt decisive, but a lot of these games started really close, and it really felt like that first goal was the difference in a lot of these games. Talk to me about how you approach this series and how you approach being able to score first, because that first goal, it felt monumentally important in this one, because every game, whoever scored first ended up being the one to win it and hold the lead for the rest of the game.
I mean, yeah, he was, I would say, pretty lucky with some of the kickoffs because I'm usually better at kickoffs, but he caught me off guard and he was able to hold the lead. I don't know, whenever he did, I was just trying to find my way up, pretty much. But he played well. Good match.
Absolutely was a good match here from you here. 3-1, 2-0. I mean, at this point, you're starting to take on some of the really tough competition here in Tier 2. What do you say to taking on these tougher players now as the season continues?
There's always an invite. I'm always willing to take him on anytime, any place, even if it's not in this tournament. Welcome the challenge. So
Happy to hear that as well. You welcome any challenge that comes your way here, including Realm, who you will beat in a 3-1 scoreline, just like you did last week in your last matchup. So again, congratulations on your victory here, Yugi. 3-1 victory is pretty impressive. Before you go, do you have any last message you want to say? Any shoutouts? Any final messages? Any final words that you want to say this to the stream, to anybody out there watching you?
Realm, you got clapped. You already know it. My duo, so he's a brother basically. But shout out to him, and I'm gonna shout out my TikTok Yugi_RL. Go follow that. Check me out. Pretty much it.
Well, again, thank you so much for joining here, Yugi. Congratulations on your win over Realm. 3-1 victory. Pretty impressive, to say the very least here. For now, take care. Have an amazing rest of your nights, and thank you so much for joining. It was, congrats on your victory.
Thank you.
Yugi joining us there, a 3-1 victory to end off the night. Thank you all so much for joining the Spodia stream. That's it for our night as well here. As I'm going to go and get a raid out to a friend of mine. And thank you all so much for joining. Thank you so much for being so supportive. And thank you so much for being amazing people here. Again, I'll be gone for the weekend. I'll be streaming mostly on the Sun Tournament Series stream Saturday and Sunday for the Ultimate Division, Paris Cup Free Ultimate Division Championship. So join me for those. I think both days will be starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So join me for them. But thank you so much for joining tonight. And again, shout out to the individual format series for all their amazing matches. Take care. Have a great night. We'll see you very soon.